Steve Peterson here with Infinity Investments, and welcome to our channel where we talk all things investment and commercial real estate. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about the 4 things that 90% of investors don't do when they're 1031 exchanging. And these are things that you absolutely want to do when you are executing your exchange. Number one thing is that you need to create a written and defined investment plan. Just like a business owner and entrepreneur, we have to create business plans to guide us through how we're going to build our business and where we want to end up in life, where we want our business to end up. For an investor, you need to do the same thing. You need to create an investment plan that gets you to the end goal, whether that's hanging it up when you're 60, 65 with 1,000 units, 100 units, one building paid off, generating X amount of passive cash flow coming in to take care of your lifestyle. Everything you need to do in this exchange that you execute needs to make sure that it is abiding by this plan. So you need to have a defined investment plan similar to an entrepreneur having a business plan. Number 2, you need to have a set and defined investment criteria, a specific set of guidelines of what you're going to be buying, acquiring, and investing in over the lifetime of your investing career. And that criteria has to have specific rates of return that coincide with your plan. So if you're planning to retire with 10,000 units, that's going to have a different required rate of return than if you're planning to retire with 100 units. All right, there's different plans for different people. Your investment criteria is going to be dependent upon the plan that you create. The next thing you need to do, number 3, is that you need to analyze your existing return on equity for the property that you have so that you can make sure that on the next investment you acquire, that property's return on investment is equal to or greater than your existing property's return on equity. Now, when we're doing an exchange, I always say this, the whole goal is to acquire a better asset. Usually that means more cash flow. It could mean a better neighborhood, a better product type, go from multifamily to single tenant, triple net. So it's hands off. But all things considered, if you are able to do it, you want to make more money than you were making before. That's kind of the goal, right? Number 4, very, very important, is then you need to, with the investment plan, with your defined criteria, with your analysis of a return on equity of that existing property, you need to sit down and say, is this 1031 exchange going to fit my plan? Are there properties that are going to fit my criteria available right now? And if I make this move, am I going to be making more money than I am right now? You need to decide that and not just shoot from the hip. We want to get away from shooting from the hip and winging it in this exchange world. All right, there's a place for that in real estate, for sure. There's a place for that in business. But when we're exchanging, we want to be dialed in. We want to be just tactical with what we're doing. So that's why I'm saying, and I've done this my whole brokerage career for clients and a couple times for myself as well. You really have to dial into these numbers. You really have to have a plan and criteria. You really, really need to know how much money you're making and how much money you need to make and what's going on in the market if you can go out and execute that. That's so very, very important. And what we've put together is our 1031 exchange checklist, which is a guide for investors to make sure before they sell the property that they're prepared to do their 1031 and that they're dialed in and they're giving themselves the best chance for success in this 1031. So you want to click the link below, get your checklist, stay tapped into our content. If this is helpful, like, subscribe, share with other people, and best of success to you in your investing career.